Good morning. My name is Sean, and I am going to be discussing my experience with the LSAT, uh, lessons that I've learned from studying for and taking the LSAT, why I think it's important to prepare for the LSAT, and then I'll be walking you through a practice question. So, by way of introduction, I am a graduate of Yale Law School. I took the LSAT in my senior year of college, and I scored a 171. That was enough to get me admitted to Harvard, Yale, and Stanford, and I chose to go to Yale. Um, in fact, looking at my professional career, I can say that the LSAT was the single most important test that I've taken in my life because it determined which law schools that I would go to, and those law schools determined what career opportunities I would have coming out of law school. And I graduated in 2009 right after the huge banking crisis. So, needless to say, the job market was pretty tight. And coming from a top tier law school definitely helped my career options in that environment. And so I definitely applaud anyone who is investing the extra time to score well on this LSAT because it will save a lot of anxiety in the future. Now, in studying for the LSAT, one thing really stands out, and that is pattern recognition. The LSAT isn't a content based test, it's a skills based test, and there's a finite number of skills that will be addressed in different ways throughout the test. This means that it's actually good news for you. You only have to master a certain number of skills, and then on the test, you have to be able to recognize which tool in your toolbox to apply to each question. And the way to do that is by pattern recognition. Another way I like to think of it from my athletic background is muscle memory. If you've ever trained for a sport, you know that a lot of times in training, you're just doing drills over and over and over so that when you're actually in the competition, the movements are second nature. And that's really what we're talking about, or what I'm talking about with pattern recognition. Doing different types of questions and practicing the skills involved in answering those questions will serve you extremely well on the LSAT.